Good day, class. Yes. How are you feeling today?
We're feeling good.
Feeling
Good.
cold? Yes. Yes. We all know that it's raining. It's really, really cold. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. Okay, today, we will. You know how to play bingo?
Yes.
If you really like going to play bingo, it's easy for you to know. Yes. Instruction. Can you please all read?
Students are going to find and ask their classmates about playing bingo using this question below.
Yes, I have here bingo. And we're going to tell B, our talk about favorite hobby and food. I, favorite places to visit. N, do you have pets in the house? G, favorite color and fruits. And O, who motivates you. I'll give you 5 minutes to mingle and talk and discussing about your bingo to your classmates. Is that clear?
Yes.
And F,
Hooray!
and F,
Hooray!
your time starts now. Bingo, go.
Bingo. Bingo teacher.
Yes, okay, your 5 minutes start and up here. Okay, Shirley, who is your bingo? B.
So my B is Jim. He loves his favorite hobby is he loves playing volleyball and his favorite food is hot dog.
Yes. And who is your
And
I?
my I is Kim again. Her favorite places to visit is Tagbilaran, Banglong, Bohol.
Yes.
And
And
my N is my pet in the house is but I don't know about
oh yes, you're right. She.
my G is my favorite color is color blue and my favorite fruit is apple.
Yeah.
And my O is who motivates me is my family.
Yeah. A lot of applause please for sharing his bingo card using this question below, which is B. INGO. Pep pep.
Hooray!
Yes. I hope you enjoyed the activity today.
Pep.
Hooray!
Okay, for your activity, find a pair, and talk about real life context given below. I'll give you 5 minutes to talk. Gather around.
I'm feeling good.
Yes, I know the Olympics are coming up.
Our summer
Yes.
started already.
I guess we are going to be very passionate for very nice. Yes, I really like
Alright, class. Pep.
Hooray!
Are you done?
Yes!
How was the activity? Yes, Jason.
I think the activity is really brainstorming and it's really happy because we are talking and discussing our classmates, but at the same time we are really know to each other with their working activities. Yes, that's
Very good. Did you enjoy talking with your classmates? Yes, Kim.
Yes, I enjoy talking with classmates, sharing our ideas, our thoughts, and also our feelings and also our comments during the weekend activities for the weekend day.
Alright, very good.
hooray!
Pep,
Hooray!
Okay. Okay, now let's move on to our lesson proper and our discussion. Okay. Let's talk about the turn taking. Okay, first, what is your idea in the word turn taking? Anyone? Do you have any idea? What?
Oh, wow.
Okay,
No,
okay.
sir.
Turn taking, please listen carefully. So turn taking, please read.
Knowing when to speak and
and when to listen.
Okay, thank you so much, class. Okay, from the word turn taking, you should wait your turn in order for you to talk. If you have someone or in your classmates you're talking to, and you communicate with each other, you should listen carefully and you should wait. For you to answer. So you should also notice or identify what are those signs before you speak. Okay, the first sign is when the one that you're talking to will stop or will pause, and that's your turn or that's the signal that it's your turn to talk. Okay, for example, okay, you're talking to your classmates. So your classmates pause or stop talking. It's your turn to talk or reply. Very good, and that's the turn taking. Okay, for you to understand, really understand the topic or the turn taking, I have a video here. It will show you how the turn taking made.
Yes.
I had to ask for time off my buddy yesterday.
He seems to love his dog very much. He finishes. I will tell him about my dog too.
Yeah, it was super kind of me and my buddy.
That sounds great. You know, I have a dog too. His name's Fluffy. What's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Chester. What kind of dog do you have?
I have a Doberman. How about you?
Yeah, I have a Labrador Retriever.
Awesome.
Alright, very good. So, as you notice, they are talking to each other, right?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So that's the example of turn taking. Now let's move on to the active listening. Please read everyone.
Active listening. Nodding, paraphrasing, asking follow-up questions.
So from the word active listening, you're actively listening to the one that you're talking to or respecting to. So for example, me, I'm talking here in front of you or in front of the class. So all of you are actively listening to me or actively listening to our discussion. And this is the best or one of the most best example of active listening. And now I have another example for active listening. Please watch this video. Active listening. Yes, active listening.
I'm having a good day, huh?
Yeah. You know that licensing deal I'm working with? That San Diego company? I was super gung-ho about it. Thought it was going to be a good opportunity, but now I'm just not so sure.
So you were feeling really excited about it, and now you're having second thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you know I've done tons of these things, and sometimes it takes a week, maybe a couple weeks, a month at the most, but this is just ridiculous.
So you're not used to having negotiations drag on like this?
Yeah. You know, we were pretty close to signing a deal a couple times, and then they asked for another concession, and then we met more than halfway. Sent an email this morning, and they want to push back this signing until, I don't know, the end of the year. Can you believe?
Yeah, it sounds like you've given them as much as you can, and now this is just too much to ask.
Yeah. You know, I got a friend who works in the area too, and he said he's surprised at savings. Plus, he said there's other companies who'd be interested in our product, so.
So you got another perspective.
Yeah. I think I've just been, like, too focused in on trying to make this happen, and then I just lost sight of the big picture. So, what I need to do is just develop more leads in the area.
Well, it sounds like you're feeling ready to move on.
Yeah, I think I am. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And keep me posted, okay?
Yeah, will do.
Alright, that's the example of active listening. Yes, you should actively listening to the one that you're talking to in order for you to know or to have an idea how to respond in the conversation. Okay, now so let's move on to the last, which is appropriate language. Please read.
Using informal but respectful words.
So okay, from the word appropriate language, so what comes in your mind first? So what comes in your mind? Appropriate language. What should be? Proper, very good. Proper. So proper way or proper language that you will use in order for you to have an effective and proper communication to the one that you're talking to.
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So, because as we all know, appropriate language is one of the reasons, or one of the thing that is effectively and you should use in our language or in our communication. Just like me, I am using here appropriate language in order for you to understand and to have the knowledge on what I'm talking to. I use other slangs or something words that you will not understand because that is not proper. So, of course, we should use appropriate language. Alright, thank you so much. Okay, hep hep.
Hooray!
Hep hep.
Hooray!
Very good, class.
Have you gained and learned, or have you understand what's the lesson about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for that, we will be having an activity. So to the same pair, join another pair to create a group of 4. And then each pair discussing the conversation they made, and the one pair gives constructive feedback using below. So the number 1 question is, did they use turn taking effectively? And the number 2 is, did they ask a follow-up question? And then the number 3 was the language appropriate. Understood? Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I will give you 10 minutes to gather with your group. Are you done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So since you already done, I have a question. Question number 1. How are you feeling about the activity we gathered today? Okay, Jason.
We are feeling great, and as meantime we are enjoying talking to our classmates to know more of each other, because that's the feeling that we are towards activity, knowing to each other, like happy, favorite food, like that.
Very good. And then the number 2 is, did you learn toward the activity class? Anyone? Okay, Kim?
Yes, sir. We learned we learned the activity because as we discussed, we learned what are the types of effective informal communication way in order for us to have effective communication, just like for taking, active listening, and appropriate language.
Very good. Hep hep!
Hooray!
Okay, a round of applause.
Hep hep.
Hooray!
Hep hep.
Hooray!
And now you know what is turn taking, active listening, and appropriate language. Am I right?
Yes!
And I have here assessment to do before class. I will pick random students to answer the following question. Number 1, who wants to answer? Yes, Jason. And before you answer, please read the question first.
What is the best thing to do when we are going to communicate with others? My answer of this, the best thing that we are going to communicate with others is to have an active listening in order for you to receive the main point of the speaker. Because once you're going to have an active listening, you literally respond clearly and have a better communication to each and everyone.
Yes, that's good. How about number 2? Who wants to answer? Yes, Kim?
Okay, question number 2. How is it important turn taking, active listening, appropriate language in communication? Turn taking, active listening, and appropriate language in communication is so important. by these, all of these will help you in order for you to deliver or to communicate others properly. Because from the word turn taking, you will answer the question of the one that you're talking to. And the active listening is you actively listening, so you should know how to respond the communication or the speech or the one that you're talking to. And the last is appropriate language. Okay. When you use appropriate language, you will have an effective and proper communication because you use language appropriately in that communication.
Yes, that's nice. Hep hep!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hep hep!
Okay, before we end our class for today, I have an assignment to do for your class. Please read everyone.
Have a 10 minutes informal conversation with your family member or friend outside of the class.
Okay, did you understand what your assignment to do?
Yes, ma'am.